Have you ever wondered why some jobs drain you, even when you're good at them? Or why certain careers just click, like they were tailor-made for you? The truth is, your personality type holds powerful clues about the kind of work that will actually energize you. Whether you're an introvert who thrives on deep focus or an extrovert who comes alive through human connection, understanding how you're wired inside can turn career confusion into professional clarity. In this video, we're going to show you how your MBTI personality type can reveal a path where you don't just survive, you thrive. If you're tired of guessing which career might make you happy and want to start making smarter, safer decisions based on who you truly are, this video is for you. Stick around until the end, because you'll walk away with a clear map connecting your deepest traits to your ideal career path. Most people choose a profession the same way they choose dessert from a massive menu, by looking at the name, the photo, the price, but without really knowing if it's going to sit well. This lack of clarity leads to years of frustration, insecurity, and even identity crises. After all, how can you make such an important decision about your future when you don't even fully understand yourself? It's no coincidence that over 60% of young adults would change careers if they could. It's not about hating work, it's about not feeling at home in the work they're doing. And that's where the power of self-knowledge comes in. When you understand your mental, emotional, and behavioral patterns, the game changes. You stop trying to fit into someone else's box and start designing your own route. Many people think talking about personality is a waste of time or too vague to be useful. But the MBTI, perhaps the most widely used personality tool in the world, is actually based on Carl Jung's psychology and was developed to do exactly this: help you understand how you think, decide, interact, and stay motivated. And don't worry, we're not here to box you in or limit your options. In fact, the idea is the complete opposite. We use your personality type as a map to identify which environments, roles, and responsibilities amplify your potential instead of draining it. Because when you work in a space that calls on your natural strengths, effort becomes enjoyment, challenge becomes motivation, and Mondays stop feeling like a burden. There are 16 personality types according to the MBTI, but to keep things simple, today we'll focus on 4 broad groups. Each one sees the world differently, relates to tasks in a unique way, and feels fulfilled by different kinds of work. First, we have the explorers. These are hands-on, practical, and flexible people who learn by doing. They thrive in dynamic environments and are quick on their feet when it comes to improvising and solving problems in real time. Ideal careers? Areas like sales, marketing, design, content creation, or service roles that require constant interaction, like tourism or hospitality. They're great at adapting, but they need the freedom to innovate. Putting an explorer in a rigid routine is like locking a bird in a cage. The second group is the idealists. These are the dreamers, guided by values, intuition, and human connection. They're empathetic, creative, and usually search for deep meaning in their work. They make excellent therapists, coaches, teachers, writers, and artists. They don't do well in cold, bureaucratic, or hyper-competitive environments. For them, work must have purpose, impact, and room for personal expression. When placed in creative or transformational spaces, they naturally shine and inspire everyone around them. Next up are the guardians. Organized, responsible, and loyal, they feel fulfilled when keeping systems running smoothly. They love routine, clarity, and well-defined tasks. They thrive in careers like administration, accounting, nursing, operations coordination, and logistics. If you feel satisfied when everything's in order, deadlines are met, and things follow a clear plan, you probably have strong guardian traits. Just don't expect them to enjoy chaotic environments or vague goals. They work best where there's stability and clear rules. Lastly, we have the rationals. analytical, logical, and strategic thinkers. They love solving complex problems and are driven by knowledge and innovation. Perfect careers: engineering, computer science, finance, strategic consulting, product development. They excel at long-term thinking and spotting patterns others miss. But they need intellectual autonomy, constant challenges, and respect for their ideas. Assigning them to repetitive tasks without strategic meaning is a huge waste of talent. Now that you understand the groups, you might be thinking, okay, I feel like I'm somewhere between an idealist and an explorer. Now what? Simple. Time to apply that knowledge. First, if you haven't already, take the MBTI test. There are reliable free versions you can find easily online. Then, read about your profile and highlight the parts that resonate most with you. What motivates you? What drains you? What kind of environment you prefer? How you deal with people, pressure, and deadlines. Next, start looking for professions that value those qualities. Websites like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and even career forums can show you job roles and companies that match your style. You can also create a personal map with 3 simple columns. In the first, list what gives you energy, like creating from scratch, solving problems, or teaching. In the second, list what you avoid, like repetitive work, lack of freedom, or heavy social exposure. In the third, note the environments where you feel most productive, like in small teams, with autonomy, or with clear structure. This exercise might seem simple, but it brings powerful clarity. You start seeing patterns. You begin to understand why some jobs felt wrong and others made you feel truly alive. And here's a practical challenge for you. Pause this video now, or save it for later, and write down 3 words that describe your working style. Then, compare it to your MBTI results. You'll be surprised by how well the pieces fit. And more than that, you'll realize how these insights can lead to real-life decisions. Whether you're exploring a new field, considering a career change, switching companies, or just tweaking how you work today, it all starts with truly understanding who you are. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you of something important. You don't have to force yourself into a mold that was never made for you. You don't have to wear armor every day just to seem like someone you're not. You need and you deserve a professional space where your natural strengths are valued, where you feel light, productive, and respected. And that journey starts from the inside. It starts with the courage to look within, to understand yourself, and to show up in the world as who you really are, not who others expect you to be. You have the right to build a career that aligns with your personality, and now you have the tools to take the first step with clarity. If this video resonated with you, drop your MBTI type in the comments and share the biggest insight you had while watching. I'd love to know who I'm talking to here. And if you want more videos about personality types applied to your professional life, hit like and subscribe now. Know yourself, value yourself, and keep going strong on your journey with purpose.